And we are live. All right. Welcome to Cleveland Business Live, episode 23. I'm so excited because I have my brother-in-law on with me today, Tori Corbo, who is the owner and operator of Complete Renovations by Corbo. Top of the line Tori is what I call him. It doesn't mess around with anything but top of the line. So welcome.
Thanks, sister.
Thank you for being here. So I want people to know what you do, because like you have such attention to detail. When you see your jobs that are done, they're like absolutely gorgeous, from pools to outdoor living spaces to gourmet kitchens. And so how did this all evolve and how did it all start for you? Tell everybody.
Well, my mother could tell you when I was younger, if a repairman or somebody came to work at the house, I was the best babysitter because I would just be glued to them. So I'd sit there and very mechanical from a young age, took an interest to it. And then in high school, I started painting part-time in the summertime. And then it led to, after high school, there was a guy looking for somebody that did real high-end homes, and I got linked up with him and started doing painting and faux finishing with him. And 6 months after that, probably at about age 18, I started my own business, Corbo's Painting and Decorating, and still was learning at that time, obviously. I actually had a partner who worked for my boss as well, who had more knowledge, and we worked together for about a year or so, and then I went on my own. And then after doing painting and wall repair for a while, I realized that, if I just painted on a job, it might be a week's worth of work, but I was always very handy. I was doing my own houses, but I wasn't, I was looking at other tile guys and other carpenters coming, and the work they were doing really wasn't as good as what I could do myself. And so that opened my eyes and said, you know what, if I do the whole project, maybe instead of 2 weeks of work, I would have, a job that could be 6 or 8 weeks. And that led to turning into Complete Renovations. And from there, it's taken off.
And how long have you been doing Complete Renovations? I was like shocked when I saw the number.
For around 20 or 22 years. Yeah, I think I painted strictly for about 6 to 8 years, and then remodeling right after that. So in total, it's been 30 years. Right out of high school, I've been in the trades. So I could probably write a book.
As you should. And it's like luxury. I mean, what you do, these kitchens and everything like that, and you don't really do that much marketing. I mean, it's all word of mouth, right? I mean,
yeah, it's all word of mouth, a little bit on social media here and there. That I've acquired a few jobs, but definitely I think word of mouth is the best way. Some of the regular marketing, you get a lot of price shoppers, and they may call from different online services. They might be calling 5 people at one time, just looking price. If the bottom line is price, I'm probably not the right guy. I'm not going to say I'm the most expensive guy, but I'm not the cheapest. But I definitely do things right, and
the quality, the flair. That's why my whole dream board is a house that you're going to build for me one day, or remodel for me one day, because that you're part of my dream board. So, so what is tell with the COVID and everything and shifting, I mean, you were able to shift with it because, of the way that you work.
Some of the guys that run a remodeling business, don't actually know how to do the work themselves, where I could do everything from A to Z. So during the COVID time, we had just demoed 2 bathrooms in a nice house, and they were without their bathrooms, and not all the trades were working. The drywall guy didn't want to come, or the electrician didn't want to come, this guy. So what I did is I worked with me and one of my helpers, and I just did everything from A to Z, the plumbing, the electrical, the drywall work. And, until things cooled down, we had the job, that, most other companies had stopped. In those 4 or 5 weeks, we had that job ready for finish and tile. And then by that time, the other guys started working, started coordinating back with them. And even on my regular jobs, sometimes people don't show up. If the plumber can't make it, we jump in and do it. The carpenter can't do it, we do it. So nothing ever stops. And then when I do hire people to do jobs, they know that they can't take any shortcuts because I know how to do it personally. So that's the difference between a pencil pusher and a guy that can handle the tools.
That's right. What do you love most about what you do? I mean, I never really asked that question.
I like taking something very old, and probably, a lot of the older homes are small spaces, opening them up because, the kitchen's the new living room. When you have a party, that's where everyone congregates. So you want that open. You can see it in your house. We got to blow a few. I mean, in your mom's house, we got to blow a few walls out. That's where everyone congregates. But
Yes.
so yeah, I like to open up the space. Being obviously coming from an Italian family, I'm a cook myself. So being a cook and a renovator, I could sort of relate. So we take that old space, open it up, make a beautiful new space, and then when we're all done, we make a meal for the homeowner and all the tradespeople that worked in it.
I love that. So we still remember the days when you were dating Leah and you were trying to make a good impression on us. Oh my gosh, you cook for us every day. The pesto sauce, fresh from the garden, everything. So that is so awesome. So now you've got a lot of things going on right now, and you do indoor and outdoor, right? Like, what are some of your favorite projects that you've done?
Currently, right now, we're doing a whole first floor of a house. We're doing the kitchen, laundry room. We've actually taken all the old stained woodwork and we're painted it, put some new trim in. We're doing hardwood floor, 2,000 square feet of hardwood floor through the whole first floor, a new kitchen. And we're going to be wrapping that up. After that, I have a home I'm going to be starting. It's a 3,500 square foot house. We're gutting it to the studs. We're going to move around a lot of the walls, open things up, add a sunroom and a front porch. That's going to be a really neat project.
So now for something like that, do you do the design work? If somebody comes to you and they say, we want you to do this work, are you doing the design work, or how does that work?
I have input on it. I'm also working with an architect and a designer. Johanna Pokar is from Energy Design. We work hand in hand together. We're a team.
Cool. So if I brought you my pictures and I was like, okay, I want this, then you would just...
Yep, that's where a lot of people do it. And we encourage you to collect pictures from House and other social media websites. Create a folder if you're going to do a project. And then we take that folder and we use your pictures and we make your dreams a reality.
I love it. I love it. Okay, great. And so how should people get in touch with you if they want a luxury, top of the line renovation?
Best way is that cell phone that's connected to my hip, the 216-870-4399, or my email is always nice too, because usually busy during the day. So it's nice to look back at an email and then respond to Tori at renovationsbycorbo.com.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on. And here's my bouncing. Yeah, I know you make fun of me.
Oh yeah, I have to get a little before I leave.
It's the energy. Get the bouncing. All right, Tori. Thank you so much for coming on. I will see you soon.
Thanks for hosting me.
Okay. Peace.